because the was Johnny, I think, went through how many on the piano over there? Like 1,000 permutations?
I wrote about 200, actually.
It seemed like 1,000.
200, 250. But do you remember you had a math friend compute out of the 12 notes available, starting with 5 notes the same, and up through the 12 chromatic notes of the scale. The number of permutations possible was, I think, 134,800 and X. And having done 200, and I thought I was exhausted. Please pick one, We had a long way to go, but we kept coming back to this same little figure, which is more like a doorbell or a signal or a message.
An ice cream truck.
Than a melody.
We have a possible anomaly ranging from +5 milligauss to -15 milligauss.
Give me a tone. Re to the second. Up a full tone. Mi to the third. Down a major third. Do to the first. Drop an octave. Do. Up a perfect fifth. Sol to the fifth.
In that picture, in Close Encounters, was the conversation between the mothership and the computer bank of lights. And I tried every version of Moog synthesizer and electronic synthesizer of noises and all the rest of it, tape edits and everything else, to get a sound, a noise for the mothership, and a sound, a noise for the light board. And we eventually tried a tuba, half speed, double speed, reverberated, put through all kinds of sound enhancement devices. And the thing about the tuba was that the player had to breathe. He'd play a long phrase and then have to take a breath, and there was effort behind it, and it seemed to humanize the mothership. It may take 2 years to shoot a film, but we may have 8, 10, or 12 weeks to do all the editing, the mixing of the sound, the composing and recording of the music, for financial reasons and reasons of a distribution of the film and theater availability and so on. We have not all that much time. That's a composer really needs to write with fluidity to do well consistently in film.
Time pressures were never more apparent than on Superman, where the shooting schedules got longer and longer, costs spiraled, but still the score had to be ready on time, and good.
The first thing we got to do when we get home is find out who that boy's proper family is.
The small boy who will become Superman first arrives on Earth by space capsule from his destroyed home, the planet Krypton.
Martha, are you
He's found by the Kents, who have no children of their own and decide to adopt him. The Superman theme is quietly introduced when the boy first shows his superhuman qualities.
Oh, Martha.
Jonathan, he's only a baby.
Martha, now you saw how we found him, you know. Martha, Clark Kent, are you listening to what I'm saying?
I think we better get out of here.
I think we better do what he says, Lois. Come on.
Later, as the news reporter Clark Kent, Superman again demonstrates his extraordinary powers. And again, the theme music quietly underlines the moment.
You could hurt somebody with that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Hold it there.
Just a minute, mister. Just a minute. Now, I realize, of course, that times are tough for some these days, but this isn't the answer. You can't solve society's problems with a gun.
You know something, buddy? You're right. I'm going to turn over a new leaf.
Good for you, sir. That's the spirit. See, he doesn't really want to hurt anybody.
Uh-huh.
Right after I rip off this lady's purse.
Of course.
Now, come on, lady. Hand it over.
Lois, I think maybe you better... Lois, what are you doing?
Clark! Are you all right, Clark? What happened?
Golly, I guess I must have fainted.
Fainted? You fainted.
Sorry.
The spotting sessions for The Empire Strikes Back took place in George Lucas's editing rooms in San Rafael, a few miles out of San Francisco. The rest of the music work, apart from the final recording, is done at 20th Century Fox Studios in Los Angeles. Many of the buildings here have facades that were once used as film sets. Even the front of the music editing office doubles as an elegant house exterior. After the complete film has been viewed for spotting, Ken Wanberg, the supervising music editor, prepares short sequences for John Williams to work on each day. There are nearly 50 music sequences in all. He also prepares detailed cue sheets, showing the timings of the various shots in fractions of a second.
Wow. Feels strange.
The film is viewed first thing in the morning as a black and white print on a moviola machine. This doesn't have the special anamorphic lens that recreates the widescreen in a film, so the picture here looks rather squashed. This work is vital in finding the exact moment where the musical emphasis is needed.
It's right here, 135.9. Okay. 135.9.
Yeah, I haven't got it on there.
So it goes in here.
I guess
what do you suppose that we hear?
The monster makes a noise. He turns around and shoots.
Do we see him shoot it?
Oh, I see his arm come up.
Yeah, I see where.
Yeah, right.
Okay. He's attacked first. I see.
Yep. Right there.
Get rid! Shoot!
He says shoo, and then one flies right behind his face. Could have a great...
Yeah. They'll have a huge rumble in there.
207.3.
Back in his own office, John Williams spends the day writing the music for the sequence he's been viewing. Perhaps 2 or 3 minutes of music in the day.
My own practice in films is to use an orchestrator when the budget will allow and when time won't permit my doing it myself.